Hey guys, it's Gerry. I'm coming to you today from my hotel room in Turks and Caicos. I just want to say hi to everybody. Give you a second for traffic to build. I've never done this from my telephone, so it's new to me. But they're going to be this way for the next couple of weeks, I believe. Yeah, and I wanted to talk about a couple of things today. First, let me tell you a little bit about Rythmia. Rythmia is a life advancement center located in beautiful Guanacaste, Costa Rica. And hi guys, I can't see who's on, so I'm not used to doing it on the phone. Next week maybe I'll do it from the computer, but anyway, it's from the phone for today. What is Rythmia about? Well, Rythmia is a life advancement center specializing in plant medicine in combination with metaphysical teachings that brings a very unique result of closure in one's life. And the way that we like to talk about this is the merging of a soul. So we talk about soul merging. How do we know a little bit about it? Well, I'll tell you. This is, hey Zinlin, nice to see you today. We know a little bit about it because there's been over 7,500 people through the doors at Rythmia. And, hi Zinni. And about 95.06%, so 956 out of every 1,000 have this life-changing miracle during their stay. And what does this life-changing miracle look like? Well, it makes their life less fearful, more centered, more loving, more happy, more joyous, more real, and more in truth. So those are the earmarks of what a soul merger looks like. And these soul mergers have been happening for 5,000 years. This is a very, very, very old practice, the merging of a soul. Yes, so I'm not in Guanacaste, Costa Rica. I'm in Turks and Caicos for the next three weeks, and it's really beautiful here. I want to show you how beautiful it is, but I'm on a 3-week vacation. I want to talk about the coronavirus because yesterday I got a lot of people, not yesterday, I think 2 days ago I posted something and I got a lot of people like flipping out over it. So I want to talk about it a second. And the coronavirus is not as being advertised. I'm going to tell you that. It is not. It's being hyped beyond any imagination. Yes, it's real. Yes, it does infect people. But if you take a look at it versus the unreported cases, so the assumption is everybody who has it has reported it. That's statistically impossible. It's impossible because most people feel asymptomatic, meaning they don't feel too much when they get the virus. So you can imagine the millions of people that probably already have it that haven't reported it. So the death rate is probably 0.68% or a little bit less than 0.5% in people who are over 70 years old. Yeah, that probably is true. And so, and what else is there? If you're over 70 years old and you're in bad health, there are many, many things that can hurt you as well. This is just a blip on the screen. And it's a blip on the screen and it's being propagated for a reason. And the reason is not clear yet, but it's being propagated for a reason. Whether that reason has to do with making the stock market have a bubble or something even more sinister than that, I don't know. But it's very, very, very interesting stuff. So am I saying that it's a hoax? Absolutely not. All good cons have a little bit of truth in them. So yeah, there really is a coronavirus. There really is. It's really affected a bunch of people. It's really uncomfortable. And it's not anything like it's being purported to be. And that is the truth. So I'm talking about a couple of things today. I want to talk about when life gives you lemons. Like what is this thing? Like what are we supposed to do when life throws at us something like a coronavirus or something like this? Well, the first thing we have to do, the first thing the medicine tells us to do, is to go to the truth, to find the truth. So this is the same thing if you're having a problem with your significant other. You listen to the headline and then you go find the truth. The medicine makes us continually stay in the truth. And I want to tell you the other part of that. So the medicine will drive us to find out the truth about the fight with me and my wife, about what's going on. And generally, I have half of that. I own half of it. And when I get to my half, by making my half go away, I make the whole go away. Very interesting, right? So the medicine's always trying to get us to point to our own truth. And so with this virus, the first thing that I did was look at it, and I looked at what's the truth about it. And if you can do math and you understand math, so this is, I'm going to give you a quick one on this. If 10 people claim that they're sick and one of them dies, that's a 10% death rate. But if 500 people didn't claim they were sick from that same thing, the death rate is down by 500%. It's just simple stuff. In other words, what the media is propagating is that everybody who's contracted it has already admitted that they have it. It's ridiculous. It's the most skewed misunderstanding of math I have ever seen. But now let's get back to the medicine and how does this relate to us? Just like you would look at that math, you have to look at the truth about yourself. So if you're having bips and blips on your screen in life, there's a reason. And that reason is generally you. And when I say generally, I mean always. There's nothing outside of you. You're the one that is creating the thing in your life. So what is the medicine asking us to do? It's asking us to be in truth, to stay in truth with ourselves, and to really look at ourselves all the time. Now, a lot of people come to Rythmia and they get bad news. You know what the bad news is? Like, this is the truth. They come to Rythmia, they have a soul merger, and the medicine gives them a dose of the truth. What is the truth? The truth is this: life is fucking hard. It is the most beautiful existence in the world, but it is hard. And if you're looking at life and you're trying to make it easy, you're just wasting your time. Life is hard, but life can be so rewarding, even in its hardest. How do we make it rewarding? By telling the truth about life to ourselves. That it is hard, it is beautiful, that everything you know and love is going to be systematically ripped from you, either all at once or one at a time. That's fucking hard. Now, what does that mean? That means that every second of this is our altar. Every scene is our altar, and every second is a miracle. So now if you really be honest with yourself, and you know that that dog that you're looking at, that you love so much, is not going to be there, that your husband is not going to be there, that your wife is not going to be there, that any of these things are not going, everything is going to get ripped from you, then it makes you really take a look at what you have. And you know what you have? You have this minute of beauty, this minute of greatness, this minute of being alive. And you know what? You better not be fucking drunk on alcohol for it. You better not be, you better be around for it. Not that you can't get drunk in there, I'm not saying that. But you can't spend your life drunk. This whole thing, this whole gift is your gift. So listen, if I'm going to be in this gift, and if I was given the gift of this very second, I want to give something back to the mother, something back to the creator, something back to earth. You know what it is? A gift. And every second that I give my gift away, I'm in satisfaction. This is where you want to get to. You want to get to fulfillment and satisfaction, not pleasure. Pleasure, there's not enough pleasure. I got to show you something. I have to show you something for 1 second, okay? I got to show you just something. I just looked at this and I thought, fuck, you should show them this. This is beauty, right? Is that beauty? That's the beauty from Earth. And I've been given this beauty. We're all given the beauty of this planet, and we're asked to give something back. And we want to give something back. And we're asked to give something back every day. And I'm going to ask you to give something back. And that's the gift of yourself to others. And I'm going to ask you to stay in the moment today and realize that we're having this gift. This is our gift. And all we have is each other. And all we have is the love of one another. And if you get caught up in what's wrong with shit, you're going to be wasting all your time. You know why? There's a lot wrong with everything. Life is hard. Life is hard. There's no perfect thing. Just like, the greatest country in the world is wrought with problems. The greatest planet in the universe is wrought with problems. But what a beautiful gift life is. And if you can just stay with the beauty of this life, just stay with the gift of life. This gift, and then walk around today and, wash your hands. Fucking yeah, wash your hands. You should wash your hands every fucking day. Like, people are acting like, oh, I'm supposed to wash my hands? Yeah. You're supposed to fucking wash your hands. Hey, But, yeah, wash your hands. But then go around in life and look at all these beautiful people that you get to see today. And talk to those people and try to make their day a little fucking better. A little fucking better. A little bit of hope. A little bit of love. A little bit of kindness. See, when you come to Rythmia and you have this happen, then your life focuses from what can this world do for me to what the fuck can I do for it? Well, how can I help? And today, I'm helping by telling you the fucking truth. So the thing is, and that's my little thing today. I don't take a lot of time off, but I really needed one. I went through 7,500 people, and I just needed a break. Not from the people, just from myself, but I'm telling you that no matter what, everybody I see people in airports. Lady made me want to sign my book in the airport. I'm constantly telling them how beautiful they are, how beautiful life is, how great this day is, how, yeah, there's a coronavirus, yeah, but don't be afraid of that one. Be afraid of the regular flu if you're going to be afraid of something. Yeah, there's unemployment. Yeah, there's health problems. Yeah, there's all this shit. And by the way, right now somebody's getting robbed. Yep, that's all part of life. And so it is. And the thing is, it is the best fucking alternative in the world. You get this life and you can make fucking anything of it. And I'm going to ask you to make your own piece of it, right? To be a beneficial presence on this planet. To help people when you can. That's all the all the fucking medicine does is it takes us, it wrings all of the bullshit out of us, it puts us back with our soul, and it lets us know that we're here to help. Fuck, that's all it does. You know what, I could do that. I wish I could do that for people. I wish I could do that myself. And the thing is, I see a lot of guys try to do it on TV, and a lot of reverends and a lot of this, and it's not as cool as the way the medicine does it. The medicine kicks you right in the fucking stomach and punches you in the face, and then shows you more love than you've ever been shown in your life, and then tells you the truth about what you're supposed to be doing here. We're not supposed to be here wasting time, dragging people down, starting wars, fucking around. We're here to help and love each other. This is our chance. There's nothing higher than, there's nothing happier than helping someone. There's no fucking thing happier than that. You can drink booze till you're blue in the face. You can have sex until your parts are worn off. But they're empty. They're empty. Not that sex is empty, but sex used wrong is empty. Alcohol used wrong is empty. I'm talking about really being fulfilled. Really having a life, really having fun, really recognizing that this is your playground, really recognizing that this is the greatest of gifts. And you know what? I'm not going to thank anybody for any illness or anything, but when you see an illness and that illness makes you realize the value of life, that illness served its purpose. Something to think about, right? Well, anyway, listen, guys, I love you. I can't wait to see you. And despite this coronavirus and all the other shit that's going on, Rythmia keeps getting booked out and more booked out, you know, because the best thing you can do when you have a cold or a flu is drink ayahuasca. Anyway, so please come to see us. Please come to see us, and please book in, and please don't be worried about shit, and wash your hands. And if you have to fist bump, but I think that's crazy. But anyway, do what you got to do, and just keep it rolling, okay? And we will see you guys soon. God bless you. God keep you. God hold you. And I can't wait to see you at Rythmia. God bless you guys.